It's been 10 long years since Dragon Age Inquisition, and its follow-up, Dragon Age the Veilguard, is finally here. All hell has broken loose in Thedas, but what kind of an adventure are we in for this time? Here's everything you need to know about Dragon Age the Veilguard. The game kicks off with Solas, one of your companions from Inquisition, attempting a magical ritual to tear open the veil, which he himself created. Now, the veil is all that separates the world of the living from the Fade, which is the magical world of spirits, demons, and other terrifying creatures. Even with the ritual not yet complete, demons are already slipping through the veil and causing a lot of problems. As Rook, it's up to you to gather a crew of Thedas' best, brightest, and brawniest to stop Solas and convince him to abandon his plot, as the entirety of Thedas will be effectively doomed should the veil come down. When creating your own custom Rook, you can pick the character's race, gender, class, specialization, and faction, in addition to choosing one of 4 voices, 2 feminine, 2 masculine, for Rook to use during cutscenes and when commenting verbally during gameplay. If you're not happy with how your Rook looks when you see them in-game, you can change your appearance at any time from the mirror in your home base, the Lighthouse. The Veilguard lets you choose between 4 races, that's human, elf, dwarf, or Qunari, and 3 classes, mage, rogue, or warrior. Each class has its own skill tree, along with 3 unique specializations for the character to choose from. There are also multiple factions to choose from, like I mentioned, which gives your Rook their backstory. Longtime Dragon Age fans know that the gameplay of each game varies a lot from one to the next, from the more tactical approach of Origins to the action-forward 2 and Inquisition. The Veilguard promises something for fans of both approaches: crunchy moment-to-moment action combat, as well as an ability wheel so that you can take stock of your enemies and their weaknesses, issue commands to your companions, and even combine abilities to great effect. The Veilguard will also feature a number of accessibility options to help you create your own balance for the game. There are 5 pre-made difficulty levels, but you can tweak numerous settings in the menu, including AI and HUD elements, subtitles, combat difficulty, exploration settings, and there are settings to even help with motion sickness. You can even remap the controls to your liking. The adventure is going to take us to multiple locations across Thedas, and even to places that we've never seen before, like the Arlethan Forest, Minrathous, the capital of the Tevinter Imperium, and Weishaupt, the home of the Grey Wardens. Thedas is a huge continent, and so to travel between the locations quickly and easily, Rook & Co. will be using a very convenient method of transportation. See, the Lighthouse, the base of operations, is in the Fade, and from there you're able to reach the Crossroads, which is full of magical elven transportation mirrors called Illuvians, and they can get you where you need to go in mere seconds. Let's talk about the companions. There are 7 of them who will aid Rook in their journey to save Thedas. There's new faces: Balara the Veil Jumper, Davrin the Grey Warden, Emric the Necromancer, Lucanus the Assassin, Nev the Detective, and Tash, a Qunari Dragon Hunter. Returning from Inquisition is Lace Harding, who is finally romanceable. Unlike Baldur's Gate 3's companions, some of whom are totally cool with engaging in a polyamorous relationship, you can only have 1 romantic partner in the Veilguard. On top of that, the game's NPC companions will eventually start dating each other if Rook doesn't make their move fast enough. Developer BioWare has also confirmed that the Veilguard features some pretty spicy romance scenes that show some serious skin. If you want to learn more about the companions before the game, there's a whole podcast series called Vows and Vengeance, which goes into details about their lives before the events of the Veilguard. The game is being developed by BioWare, with longtime series developer John Epler in the role of creative director and Corinne Bush as game director. Its voice cast boasts some huge names, including Erika Ishii, who also voices Valkyrie from Apex Legends, Alex Jordan, Matt Mercer, Ali Hillis, Brian Bloom, and of course, Claudia Black. Its theme has been composed by none other than legendary composers Hans Zimmer and Lorne Balfe. Hans Zimmer has previously worked on incredible scores like Interstellar, Dune, Inception, and Chris Nolan's Batman movies. Lorne Balfe has also worked on Mission Impossible movies, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, various Assassin's Creed games, and many, many more. Now, the first glimpse players got of the game referred to it by the title Dragon Age Dreadwolf, a reference to Solas, who is known by multiple names, including Fen Harel. But upon the release of the official cinematic trailer, it was revealed that the game had been renamed to Dragon Age the Veilguard. The Veilguard executive producer and BioWare general manager Gary McKay clarified the reason behind the name change in a blog post on the developer's official website. Ultimately, the game's name was changed to shift focus onto the game's main group of protagonists, which include the player character Rook and those NPC companions, rather than its antagonist. McKay explained, "Naturally, the Dreadwolf still has an important part in this tale, but you and your companions, not your enemies, are the heart of this new experience." So, to capture what this game is all about, we changed the name as the original title didn't show just how strongly we feel about our new heroes, their stories, and how you'll need to bring them together to save all of Thedas. Dragon Age the Veilguard will launch on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S on October 31st, meaning you'll have to RSVP no to all those Halloween parties to hang out with your real friends. You know, your companions. PC players will have a lot to look forward to, as BioWare has apparently put a lot of work into making sure that the game runs well on the platform. Key features include class-specific keybinds, full ultra-wide support, HDR support, the ability to uncap the frame rate, and ray tracing. The game will be native to Steam and will be deck verified with cloud saves on launch, so you can take your companions with you wherever you go. You will be able to link the game to your EA account if that's your thing, but it is completely optional. If you're buying the game digitally, there is the Standard Edition and the Deluxe Edition. Standard comes with the game and, yes, a set of classic Dragon Age blood splattered armor. It costs $60 on PC and $70 on console. The Digital Deluxe Edition comes with cosmetics for Rook and the companions, including weapon appearances, armor sets, and will cost $80 on PC and $90 on console. If you're after a physical edition, then there is the Rook's Coffer Edition, which comes with a bunch of physical goodies, including a light-up dagger, map of Thedas, deck of cards, a print of the companions, potion flask, and enchanted die. What it doesn't come with is the game, so buyer beware. This edition costs $150. We'll have plenty more videos about Dragon Age the Veilguard when it releases, including our review as well as guides. If you're in the mood for more Dragon Age in the meantime, we have a beefy timeline of the main events of Thedas up for you to watch. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.